This is another sign of the times, an analysis and a commentary. Earth-sized planets spotted around star. 2 planets orbiting a star 950 light years from Earth are the smallest alien worlds known. Astronomers have announced one of these planets is actually smaller than Earth, scientists say. These planets, while roughly the size of our planet Earth, are circling very close to their star, giving them fiery temperatures that are most likely too hot to support life, researchers said. The discovery, however, brings scientists one step closer to finding a true twin of Earth that could be habitable. We've crossed a threshold. For the first time, we've been able to detect planets smaller than the Earth around another star, said the lead researcher of the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics. We proved that Earth-sized planets exist around other stars like the Sun, and most importantly, we proved that humanity is able to detect them. It's the beginning of an era. To discover the new planets, the researcher and his colleagues used NASA's Kepler Space Telescope, which noticed the tiny dips in the parent star's brightness when the planets passed in front of it, blocking some of its light. This is called the transit method of planet detection. The researchers then used ground-based observatories to confirm that the planets actually exist by measuring minute wobbles in the star's position caused by gravitational tugs from its planets. These 2 new planets are the first genuinely Earth-sized worlds that have been found orbiting a sun-like star. Greg Laughlin, an astronomer at the University of California at Santa Cruz, who was not involved in the new study, said in an email, "For the past 2 decades, it has been clear that astronomers would eventually reach this goal, and so it's fantastic to learn that the detection has now been achieved. The 2 Earth-sized planets are among 5 alien worlds orbiting a star called Kepler 20 that is of the same class, G-type, as our Sun, and is slightly cooler. 2 of the star system's planets, Kepler 20e and Kepler 20f, are 0.87 times and 1.03 times the width of Earth, respectively, making them the smallest exoplanets yet known. They also appear to be rocky and have masses less than 1.7 and 3 times Earth's mass, respectively. Kepler 20e makes a circle around its star once every 6.1 days at a distance of 4.7 million miles, 7.6 million kilometers, almost 20 times closer than Earth, which orbits the Sun at around 93 million miles, 150 million kilometers. The planet's sibling, Kepler 20f, makes a full orbit every 19.6 days at a distance of 10.3 million miles, 16.6 million kilometers. Both planets circle closer to their star than Mercury does to the Sun. These snuggly orbits around their star give the newfound planets steamy temperatures of approximately 1,400 degrees Fahrenheit, 760 degrees Celsius, and 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 430 degrees Celsius, way too warm to support liquid water, and probably too hot for life as we know it, researchers said. The chance of life on either of these planets is practically non-existent, though the researchers can't exclude the possibility that they used to be habitable in the past, when they might have been farther from their star. There is also a slim chance that there are habitable regions on the planets in spots between their day and night sides. The planets orbit with one half constantly facing their star, and the other half always in dark, but astronomers aren't holding out hope. The chances of liquid water and life as we know it on Kepler 20e and f are 0, Laughlin said. Flip-flopped planets. The planetary system around Kepler 20 is an unusual one. For one thing, scientists say the rocky planets can't have formed in their current locations. There's not enough rocky material that close to the host star to form 5 planets. They didn't form here. They probably formed further from the star and migrated in. Furthermore, the 5 planets are in an odd order, with the rocky worlds alternating with their gaseous Neptune-sized siblings. That's quite different from most solar systems, including our own, which keeps the rocky terrestrial worlds in close to the sun and the gas giants farther out. How did that form? It's a puzzle that scientists will have to try to explain. The star's other planets are called Kepler 20b, 20c, and 20d. Their diameters are 15,000 miles, 24,000 kilometers, 24,600 miles, 40,000 kilometers, and 22,000 miles, 35,000 kilometers, respectively. And they orbit Kepler 20 once every 3.7, 10.9, and 77.6 days. The largest of these, Kepler 20d, weighs a little less than 20 times Earth's mass, while Kepler 20c is 16.1 times as heavy as Earth, and Kepler 20b is 8.7 times our planet's mass. Scientists say finding the smallest exoplanets yet represents a significant milestone in the fast-evolving effort to learn about planets beyond the solar system. The first alien planet was discovered in 1996, and the first planet found through the transit method came just 11 years ago. Both of those planets were roughly the size of Jupiter. We're living in special times. This was unfeasible 10 years ago, and just with the quality of detectors and the quality of the treatment is it now possible. Now, the total tally of known alien planets is above 700. Kepler alone has discovered 28 definite alien planets and 2,326 planet candidates since its launch in March 2009. Earlier this month, the Kepler team announced another landmark find, the first planet known to occupy the habitable zone around its star where liquid water and perhaps life could theoretically exist. That planet, called Kepler 22b, is about 2.4 times as wide as Earth. The dream and hope now is for astronomers to combine the two discoveries and find an Earth-sized planet that's also orbiting its star in an Earth-like orbit that puts it in the habitable zone. The holy grail of the search for other worlds is to find an Earth analog, a true Earth twin. We just need to have these two pieces of the puzzle together. While the newfound planets orbit with periods of 6.1 and 19.6 days, it's estimated the habitable zone around Kepler 20 begins at orbits that take roughly 100 days to make a circuit. Astronomers think it's only a matter of time before they finally find one that's just right. These discoveries are a great technological step forward to detect small planets in size like Earth, but these planets are very hot and not in the habitable zone around their star. If we can already find these small planets with radii around Earth now, some future ones could be in the habitable zone of their stars, and those future ones would be great targets to look for liquid water and signatures for life. So they say. In other words, scientists are finding more and more worlds that are closer in size to the planet Earth. This, too, is another sign of the times. The end of times, as we know it, transition days, which is a time of extraordinary happenings, changes, and events. Everything is connected, and everything is numbered. It's also called fate or destiny. Yes, it's humankind's destiny to go to the stars and populate the cosmos in the future. First, of course, we must learn how to take care of planet Earth, because it's about what kind of world or worlds are we leaving to the future generations. Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. And God said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and years. 15. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth. And it was so. 16. And God made 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the other worlds and stars also. 17. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth. 18. And to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. Yes, the Creator has made everything, and these are more signs. Everything that must change, quickly or rapidly, and for the better.